Everything and nothing, my ramblings. Everything and nothing, but we'll remember for something. We wish it were good, but it will almost always be bad. Think about historical figures. Why do you remember them? Why do we remember? Is it because they were fighting against something bad? Is it because they were doing something bad? Why do we remember them? Tell me. Just think about the monarchy in England. Why do we remember these people? Who's your first thought when you think of a monarchy? Of England specifically. George I, George II, George III, George IV, Queen Liz II, Queen Liz I even, Victoria, William I. Ooh, who else can you think of off the top of your head? Henry VIII? Henry VII even? Richard Lionheart III. Why do you remember these people? Tell me, what did they do to be remembered? Sure, Queen Vicky lived the longest before Elizabeth, but is that really what we remember her for? Besides, is that all we remember her for? What about George III and IV? We remember them because that's when the American Revolution happened. That's who America was fighting against. Why do we remember Henry VIII? Was it because he did good stuff? No. It's because he was an ass. Because of his adultery. Because he couldn't stick to one person. And he made it everyone else's problem. Why do we remember William I, the Conqueror? It's in the namesake, really. Who else do we remember? We remember Genghis Khan, Julius Caesar, Cleopatra, Mark Antony, Captain Cook. Who else would there be? Do we remember them for the good stuff or the bad stuff? Every time someone tries to paint themselves in the best light, all they do is expose their most extensive faults. They try and leave out the bad stuff. And yet what gets remembered? The good they did? The roads they made, the paths they created to join everyone together, making it easier to travel? Or the destruction they caused? The path of fire they created? Their wrath? No one is remembered for the good stuff they do, though they wish it would be, though they wish it was so. All people remember are the mistakes we made and the calamities we cause. We will never be remembered for the good stuff we did, only the bad. Every average person, the one more likely to be remembered is the one who committed a crime, the one who left something about themselves that causes pain and harm to other people around them. Take Van Gogh. His story is sad. His story is sad because he was hurt by the world, and that's why we remember him. We're not remembered because we were good. We are forgotten because we were. How many people do you remember in your day-to-day life? Think about the kind acts they do. Now, think about all those years ago when the person who slighted you, even if it was just slightly, do you remember that better? I do. I don't remember any of the dreams I had when I was younger. But I sure do remember the nightmares. I only ever had like 3 nightmares. I can tell you in pretty vivid detail about what they were like. Whereas if you asked me to describe a dream I'd had, I couldn't tell you whatsoever. Kind of fascinating, really, especially since one nightmare was when I was 4. And yet, I could be dreaming every night. And I won't remember. Why do we latch onto the bad stuff on other people? Why do we latch on to stuff that hurts us? Why do we grip on to the things that cause us pain? It's like climbing a ladder made of knives. We should flip it upside down so we're not hurt by the sharp edges. And yet we continue to climb with the blades pushing into us. Yet we say that's what defines character. No. The pain defines us. The pain and the hatred makes us who we are. It's just how we push through it. Every negative thing about you will be remembered, whether it's by the people around you or the police records. Police records of bad stuff happening to other people are saved. They're lost forever. But you who might not have any, you'll be forgotten forever. Every memorable thing that's ever happened has some sort of bad connotations about it. You don't remember the good stuff. You remember the bad. And if good stuff went with it, great. You'll remember it better. It's pain that shapes us. Not the happenstance that makes things good. The pain. Always the pain. The characters you hate in shows are the ones you remember best. The characters you like, yeah, sure, you like everything about them, but do you really? Do you really remember every aspect about them? Or is that you just filling in gaps? It's the bad ones you remember, not the good.